Jaya Jaya Swami Samarth, Jaya Swami Samarth. Let's us begin with story. There was woman who has small baby girl. Her age is 1.5 year old. Woman was intention of that baby girl is she was unable to walk still which she was in crawling phase, but usually small kids start walking at 1.5 year past. But why she is not getting up and walk by her own, that woman start thinking, as she compares with other babies. Then she calls Pradeep bro, who is great devotee of Swami Maharaj. She tells the problem regarding her baby. They then gives the Swami service work, which is reading and chanting the God names. She then accepts the tasks and do it daily. In few days her baby girl stood up and start walking. That woman was so happy to share her baby is walking slowly. She then tells and share the story to Pradeep bro team, which was happy giving moment. Jaya Jaya Swami Samarth, Jaya Jaya Swami Samarth. Now let us begin with one more story. There was woman X and her husband Y. Names are privacy, instead we use X and Y. Thus family planning to get new house and they saved the money from jobs, salary and other outside part-time work. As they stay in rented house, they are eager to buy new house. They search for place in house which was out of budget. They again search in different location, but all rate of house were out of budget. Then lost the hope of buying new house. They then calls Pradeep bro team, who are great devotee of Swami Maharaj. They give reading and chanting God name task, which that family accepts the task, do it daily. Within in few days one call comes from house builder stating houses at affordable rate, you can buy the house which in budget and house is as per Vastu construction. Then that family, both husband and wife, goes to house builder place and find nice and satisfaction house. They then books it and later on buys it. They shares this happy giving moment to Pradeep bro team, which small miracle. Jaya Jaya Swami Samarth. Let us begin with one more story. There was man whose name X name is privacy. That man is working in good company, but he joined that company on temporary basis. But that company was in his hometown. He wants him to permanent in that company. Few months passes away, but there was no chance of getting permanent in that company. He then gets frustrated. He then used devotional way of getting permanent in that company. He called Pradeep bro team, who are great devotee of Swami Maharaj. They give Swami service work to that man. He then accepts and do it daily without fail. After few days his boss calls him, tells your permanent order come our office, you are permanent to that company. He was so happy, jumped like mad. He then shares this happy miracle to his family and Pradeep bro team too. Jaya Jaya Swami Samarth. Let us begin with one more story. There was family. In that family one man was in tension. Situation was that man gave 5 lakhs loan amount to his friend. This amount was asked by his friend for his business purpose use. Man's friend was confident he will give back his what amount was taken, that 5 lakhs, in next 6 months. 6 months later man calls his friend and asks for amount. His friend reply he was in loss in business, he could give hardly 1.5 lakh maximum what he has. That man was in depression and start worrying about amount. He then calls Pradeep bro team. He shares his problem to Pradeep bro. They give Swami service work. He accepts it, do it daily without fail. In few days later he received a call from his friend that remaining amount, which is 3.5 lakhs, he is ready to pay. This man was very happy. He then receives the amount, tells the happy story to his family as well as to Pradeep bro team, which was happy giving miracle. Jaya Jaya Swami Samarth.